baby, don't you? Ooh, oh. You've been flourishing ever since you got that beat, this pussy nerd.
Y'all, welcome back to motherfucking another video. Y'all, I'm about to explain to y'all how I got played again. But you gotta understand why I got played. Yo, my lip is bothering me right now. Like, hold on, y'all. Alright, so it all started when I used to work at a warehouse. I'm not gonna disclose where I was working at. So I was working at a warehouse for me. So I remember once some dude came up to me. We gonna name him Sloppy, because he was sloppy. So he came up to me. He was like, "Yo, where you from?" I'm like, "New York." He's like, "I," and I just thought it was weird. So I'm like, "Okay." So then, like, literally 2 minutes later, somebody else came up to me and they were like, "Yo, you from New York?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he was like, "Yo, I can get your number?" I'm like, "What's up?" You know the vibe. So I gave him my number and we started talking and stuff. We talking like every day. We was meeting up like before work, during our breaks, and even like after work. But not like meeting up like to hang out. It was like, you know, be on the phone and stuff. Sometimes we even go sometimes we even go to sleep on the phone, which was nice. So for me, we were doing that like literally every single day. And I'm trying to think. So then one day, this girl, she was like, we're gonna name her Chopped, because she was chopped, yeah, like chopped. So, oh wait, let's name the dude that I was talking to. So we gonna name him Sexy, even though he was sexy, but he was player. So Sexy told me that Chopped ran up to him and was like trying to get his number, but I guess he like curved or whatever, because then like the second time she went up to him and he got her number or whatever. And so I'm like, okay, like I just felt like, if you got her number, like why are you telling me? Like, I don't really care, right? And then he was telling me like, he said like, oh, should I go hang out with her? And I'm like, nah, like why you need to hang out with her when you got me? Like, if you talking to me and you hanging out with me, like there's no other bitches in between. Like, what do you mean, right? So he's like, I ain't gonna hang out with her. Y'all, lie, I tell you, because then one day, so we actually in the break room, and he was on the other side. Okay, so he was like, all right, so before I go any further, there's this dude that I was talking to. Well, we didn't really talk. It was more so like he wanted to meet up, and when I was like trying to meet up with him, he like dubbed me. Like, basically what I'm trying to say is, he said he wanted to meet up, and I was like, okay, we can meet up. But then he never showed up. You know what I mean? And y'all, I apologize if it's like kind of slanted. I'm trying to keep my phone still. So I'm trying to think what else happened after that. Okay, so we was alright. So okay, so he told me that he went to her house and that they cuddled, and that she cooked for him. So they cuddled, she cooked for him, and they watched movies. So I'm like, oh hell no, like how you gonna say you don't want to hang out, you're not gonna hang out with her, but you go out with her anyways? So I'm like, oh really? I'm thinking he's joking and stuff. So we get on the phone, and I'm actually gonna include the messages too, so like they'll pop up somewhere around here. So I call him and I'm telling him how I feel. Tell me why this nigga's laughing in my face. And then the other dude, Sloppy, he's over here like agging it on, talking about some, yeah bro, she tripping, bro, she doing too much. And I'm like why? Like there's nothing funny. Like, tell her. And he was just like, bro, shorty, you tripping. Like, no bitch, you're tripping, you feel me? So I'm trying to think what happened after that. So then the next day we're like texting and stuff, and I said something like good morning, and we were just like texting, and then he was telling me like, oh, like let me find out. But he was like, you supposed to be my friend, like you mad fake, you supposed to be my friend, but you mad fake. And I'm like, how the hell am I fake when you lied to me and like, you play me. Feel me? Because, like, oh yeah, I forgot to mention, shit, I forgot this. So we actually hung out and it was cool, you know, like, but he would do like stupid shit, like he'll try to like kiss me and I'd like move my head and stuff. It's like I wasn't like with all that, like I was not trying to kiss him. But he was being like real cute, you know, like holding me and stuff and like, you know, trying to kiss me, but I was like, nah. So I forgot to say that, but whatever. So fast forward, he told me that was fake, whatever, and he was like texting back and forth, and I just told him to just come over here because I was tired of texting him. And he came over and he was like, oh, I gotta go back to work. And I'm like, all right. So I quickly threw my stuff out and I like basically ran, and I'm like, where's this nigga at? Like, wait for me. And like I find him in the aisle, and I was like, so how the hell am I fake? And he was like, you're fake because you told me that you were supposed to be you told me you were always gonna be my friend no matter what. How the hell do you expect me to be your friend after you disrespected me? Not only disrespect me, but lie to me. You know, you made me feel like you wanted to talk to me and maybe like potentially be my boyfriend. But instead, you did all that just to try and get into my pants. And since you failed, you went and did it for somebody else. Not to mention, he said that they did some shit too. So you already know that, for me, they said, ow, that kind of hurt. But yeah, and I was like, oh, hell no. Like, nah. And then he tried to be my friend again. He was like, oh, you want a hug on Monday? I'm like, hell no. I don't even want you to touch me. Don't look at me. Don't touch me. Like, I don't, like, he was just so trifling. So, literally, that was it, y'all. Like, I was seeing, you know, in the aisles and stuff, working, but like we just never talked. You know what I'm saying? After that, like that was it. And I was like thinking, like, damn, like, I still want to be cool with him because he was cool at first, but then he goes and like plays me, and like it just is what it is. I just feel like it was crazy because like she knew that like I was talking to him, and she was still like, you know, like let me get his number, let me try and talk to him, let me like take him away from her type shit. And one thing about me, y'all, like, I'm calm as can be. Like, I really am. Like, you can talk shit all you want, whatever, right? But when you like, I don't know, get in my airspace and you like slam shit or you like push me, of course I'm gonna get mad and like, you know, fight you and stuff. And, you know, he wasn't my man, so it was not like I could just be like, oh, why you talking to him and stuff like that. Like, it was just like, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Even though I told him I didn't want him to be talking to her or hanging out with her, but he was like, oh, I got you. But then he goes and hangs out with her anyway, you feel me? Like, I don't know, y'all. But anyways, like, comment, subscribe, share if you want. I'm out. I don't mean to rant, y'all, but I'm